Hello students, this is the continuation of lesson number 8, that is writing procedures. Now before going through the procedures in Logo, you need to understand the repeat command. So after completing the repeat command, then we'll start the procedures that can be used in Logo. Now these are some of the important Logo commands that you have already gone through in few of the videos that you have already watched before. And in the last video, I have showed you how to draw square and rectangle using the Logo commands. Now today I will show you how to draw different types of shapes or figures using repeat command. Now before going forward, you need to understand what repeat command is. We have seen earlier that to draw a particular drawing, we have to repeat the command. So in order to avoid the repetitions of writing the command again and again, we have a repeat command in Logo. So it is used to run the instruction repeatedly. Using repeat, we write primitives in one line. That is, instead of writing them in a number of lines, you can draw the figures in Logo using a repeat command in a single line. Now let us go with one of the example here, that is the step to draw the square. And in the last class, you have already learned how to draw the square. Now see here, if you need to draw the square, you have to use FD or forward command along with the RT, that is right, or LT, that is left. Now if you see here, you have repeatedly used the FD command, that is FD 100, RT 90, FD 100, RT 90, FD 100, RT 90 in this way. Now, why RT 90? First, you need to understand the degree in Logo. Now see, when we are drawing the square, now you can see that the square has 4 corners. Now what you need to do is, you have to divide 360 by the numbers of corners in any kind of shapes you draw. So while drawing the square, you can see that the square has 4 corners. So you need to divide 360 by 4. Now when you divide 360 by 4, you will get 90. So each corner in the square, it has 90 degree. Whether you turn the turtle to the left, that is LT, or whether you turn the turtle to the right, that is RT. So the number of degree that you need to turn is 90, because 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 is 360 degree. Now let us start. Now you see, instead of writing the same command again and again, now what I have done is I have used the repeat command. As I have already said that using repeat command, you can write the primitives or command in a single line instead of writing that in a number of lines. Now you see that to draw the square, instead of typing the command again and again, I have used the repeat command. Repeat, then you can say the number, and this is the primitive or what you call as a command. Now I want to repeat this particular command, that is FD 100 and RT 90 by number of steps. Suppose say 4. Why 4 here? If you see in the figure, you can see that FD 100, it has been repeated 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similarly, the RT 90 has been repeated here 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of typing the command again and again, I have used the command that is repeat, and 4 times. I want to repeat the 4 times what? FD 100 and RT 90. So in this way, using a repeat command, you can write the command in a single line instead of using it in number of lines. So I will show you how to draw different figures using the repeat command. First you need to understand it. Now let me move to another part, that is step to draw a rectangle. Now while drawing the rectangle, you can see that opposite lines are equal in rectangle. Now FD100, then again RT90. Now why RT90? As I have already said that you have to divide the number of corners of the shape that you are drawing with 360 degree, means 360 divided by number of corners. Again in rectangle you can see the 4 corners, so you have to divide 360 by 4 and you will get 90 degree. Now here you can see at first I have written FD 100, then RT90, then FD 200 because opposite sides are equal while drawing a rectangle. Then again RT90, FD 100, RT90, FD 200 and RT90. Now we can also draw the rectangles using a repeat command. Now you can see that I have used the repeat command. Then see here 2. So what is 2? 2 is the number of times I want to repeat the command. That is FD 100 I want to repeat 2 times, RT90 I want to repeat 2 times, again FD 200 2 times and RT90 2 times. Now let me show you another figure, that is steps to draw the triangle. Now you can see here that the triangle has a 3 corner. So you need to divide 360 by 3. So when you divide 360 by 3, you will be getting 120 degree each. So whether you are turning the turtle to the right turn, that is right side, or LT, that is left turn, the number of degree should be 120 degree. Rest, that is FD, can be 100, it can be 200, it's up to you. Now using a repeat command, you can see that I have repeated 3 times, that is FD 100 3 times and RT 120 3 times. Now let me go to another figure, Pentagon. Here Pentagon means a figure with 5 sides, hexagon means a figure with 6 sides. Now you see the Pentagon has 5 sides, so if you divide 360 by 5 you will be getting 72. Now hexagon has 6 sides, so if you divide 360 by 6 you will get 60 degree. So here I have written repeat 5, that is FD 100. I want to repeat the FD 100 5 times and I want to turn the turtle to the right side by 72 degree. Similarly here I have turned the turtle to the right side by 60 degree to draw pentagon and hexagon. Now finally I want to show you the repeat command to draw a circle. Now you can see here that if you want to draw the circle, you have to repeat FD1 and RT1 360 times, or you can also use the command say FD2 RT2 and you can repeat it with 180. Now let us start drawing using a repeat command. So let me minimize it. Now you can see a logo. Let me just type a logo here, LOGO. So you can see that this is a logo application. So this is the icon for the logo. Let me open it. Click on OK. Let me maximize it. Now you see this is the logo window, and in the first class I have already discussed with you about the logo screen, that it has 2 parts, that is the main window and the commander window. So whatever we are going to do, we are going to write the commands in the commander window. You can see that again the commander window is divided into 2 parts. This is called a recall list box and this is called a input box. So you need to type the command in the input box. So you have to click on the input box first. Now let me set first the pen size, that is the thickness when the turtle will draw the line, and at the same time I want to shape the commander font also. So let it be 19. Okay, now let us start drawing using a repeat command. Now first I want to start with the square. So as I have already said, you need to use a repeat command, R-E-P-E-A-T, repeat. So how many times you are repeating the command? 4 times. So give space, then type number 4. Then you have to use the box bracket. This is the box bracket. Then say FD 100 means I want to move the turtle by 100 steps. Again give space, then type whether it may be LT or RT. Suppose say RT, give space by pressing the space bar and the number of degree. So you know that the number of degree will be 90 because square has 4 corners. So you have to divide 360 by 4. So you will get 90 for each corner and close the bracket. And finally press the enter key. Now you can see that the square has been drawn, and this is the command. Repeat 4 times inside the box bracket, FD space 100 space RT space 90. So this is how we draw a square. Now suppose say if you want to delete the figure. So if you want to delete this square from the screen, you have to type CS, or the full form of CS is clear screen. Either you can write clear screen or you can simply type CS and press enter key. The figure will get erased from the main screen. Now suppose say you want to erase or you want to delete this text, that is this command, from the recall list box, then you have to type CT. CT means clear text. Press enter key. So the commands from the recall list box also get erased. Now next is rectangle. So use the repeat command again, R-E-P-E-A-T, repeat. How many times? 2 times. Open the box bracket. FD suppose say 100, again space RT 90, give space FD. Now it should be either less than 100 or more than 200 because opposite sides are equal in rectangle. And finally RT 90, press enter key. So this is how we draw a rectangle using a repeat command. So it's quite easy. You see, instead of typing the command again and again, that is FD 100 RT 90, FD 200 RT 90, FD 100 RT 90, FD 200 RT 90, we can draw the figure using a command in a single line. So this is the importance, or this is the benefit of repeat command. Now next I want to show you. So similarly, what you can do is you can go to the figure that I have given here. Here I'll be showing this figure. I'll be putting these figures in your Google Classroom and both in the WhatsApp group as a PDF file. So you can go through it. You can watch these commands both without using the repeat command and using a repeat command, and you can practice it at home. So finally I am going to show you how to draw whether it is a pentagon, hexagon and a circle. So let me go back to the logo window. Now let me type CT. Now how to draw a pentagon or a hexagon. Suppose a hexagon that is 6 sides. So you can use repeat 6 times. Open the box bracket, FD. You need to give the space, because if you don't give the space, then logo will not understand. Suppose say without giving the space, I am writing FD 100, and I am not giving the space. Again I am writing say RT 60. Close the bracket, press enter key. Now you can see the message here that I don't know how to FD 100 RT 60. Why? Because Turtle don't understand what to do with this particular command, because there is no space in between the command and the number of steps, or the commands, or between the number of degree that you need to turn. So make sure that whenever you are drawing or whenever you are writing the commands in the logo, there should be the space between the command and the number. So let me begin once again. So type repeat. Suppose 6 times. 6 FD 100 RT 60, because when you divide 360 by 6 you will get 60 as a degree for each corner. So this is a hexagon. Now I will show you how to draw a circle. Now let me clear the screen, CS, and give the space and type CT. So you can type both CS and CT together to erase the figure from the screen as well as to delete the command from the commander window. Now if you want to draw the circle, you have to repeat the number of command by 360. Inside the box bracket you have to write FD 1 RT 1, close the bracket. Now press enter key. You can see that the circle has been created. Now suppose say you want to draw a bigger circle. So instead of typing the command again, let me click on this command. Once you click it, it will appear in your input box. Now I want to increase the size of the FD, means I want to move forward by say 2 steps. So my RT will be same as 1. Then press enter key, or you can also use these buttons that are available here. You can use the execute button to execute it, or you can press the enter key also. Just click on the execute button. You can see that another circle has been created. So similarly, if you want to increase the size of the circle, again what you can do is you can increase the FD command by the number of steps. Suppose say 3, you can see that the circle will be bigger than the previous one. So in this way, by increasing the FD command, you can increase the size of the circle as well. Now I think you have understood it, how to use the repeat command and draw different figures. Now not only this, using a repeat commands you can draw different figures you want. So in the later stage or in the later half, I will show you how to use the repeat commands for drawing many more shapes. Now I will just try with one simple thing. Suppose say CS CT. Now I don't know what actually I am drawing, but let me use the repeat command, REPEAT, repeat. Suppose say I want to repeat by 360 times. Okay, means whatever the commands I am going to give, I want to repeat it by 360 times. Now let me put the FD at suppose say 500. Press space bar and let me turn it, that is right turn, by suppose say 200. Means I want to repeat, means I want the total to move forward by 500 steps, and I want the total to turn towards the right side by 200 degree. For how many times? 360 times. So let me click on the execute button and let us see what will be the figure. Now you can see that the star has been created here. So if you want, so in this way you can use your own commands. Using the repeat command, you can put the number of steps you want. You can also use the number of degree that you want to put, whether it is a L turn or RT, that is right turn. So in this way, put your own numbers and you just see the different figures that can be done. So hope it was interesting and you have understood it. In the next class, I will show you more on the repeat command. Then I will start how to use procedures in Logo. So thank you, students.